Well, howdy people, how are you today? Now here's a sad news item that throughout my life has repeated itself time and time again. And it involves generally femons with wild animals. We've all heard those stories about femons taking selfies with these wild animals and getting hurt or even worse. Unfortunately, this 64-year-old femon took in wild deer on her place where she lived, and obviously tried to domesticate them or rehabilitate them. And of course, us guys have seen it all the time with femons and wild animals. Femons treat these wild animals like they're children. Even when they're walking their dogs, I've heard loads of femons talk to the dogs like they're children, misbehaving. But they're not children, they're animals. Most males understand that. But femons seem to be quite delusional in that department. They dress their dogs up in clothes, and this deer in question was a male buck. And apparently it escaped its enclosure and attacked this 64-year-old femon. But unfortunately the femon died. And of course when the police arrived, they also shot the deer dead. A lot of femons don't seem to understand that wild animals or animals work on instinct, not feelings, not emotions. Look at a shark. It's got no emotions at all. It just swims and eats. Most males know that male deers at certain times of the year can be more aggressive. Femons believe that they can domesticate anything, really actually just control it is what they want. And it's man that's actually domesticated the wild dog. Brings up a story in my life about Canada, where this hunting dog, for some reason, had to stay at a femon's house for about a month. By the time the man picked the dog back up, the dog was absolutely useless at hunting. The femon introduced it into the house and everything, when the dog has lost its wild instinct to hunt. And that's why the man had the dog in the first place. And if any of you guys seen a dog in the hunting mode, it's the happiest it ever is. So this femon in 1 month completely ruined the dog, and the man had to get rid of it. And it's the evidence throughout my life at least that femons have no clue about wild animals at all. They don't seem to understand or know the dangers either. I'll put a link to the news item down below, guys. But most femons think in the forest and the wild animals, it's all Disneyland stuff. In other words, they're delusional. Most males understand about the forest and wildlife. It's harsh and beautiful at the same time. You take it easy, fellas.